Hey! Hi! How you doing? This is the Gamertron and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. So, am I anti-gamer? I've actually been asked this question a few times the past couple weeks based on some of my recent videos. And to a certain extent, playing devil's advocate, looking at it from another perspective, I can understand to a degree why someone would think maybe the Gamertron Show is anti-gamer. Because unlike these other gaming YouTubers, he spends more time criticizing the gaming community than the gaming industry and video games themselves. Why is that, Gamertron? Why is that, Ryan? Are you anti-gamer? No, I don't believe myself to be anti-gamer. I am a gamer. I play video games, and I think it's important that we define what a gamer is here and now. To me, my perception, my definition of gamer is individual who plays video games. It's as simple as that. You play video games, you're a gamer. Doesn't matter your age, gender, creed, whatever. If you are a person who plays video games, you are a gamer. That is all that a gamer is to me. That is all that matters. So, keep in mind, this is my opinion, this is my perspective, that I, myself, am not anti-gamer. I would define myself as anti-stupid. Whether we like it or not, whether we want to admit it or not, there is just enough of a portion of the gaming community that it's not a minority anymore. It's not a majority either, but it's a large enough group of people that I believe them to be a parasite. A cancer, if you will, on the gaming community and the perception of the gaming community. There are just enough people who play video games that are so monumentally stupid, entitled, toxic, disrespectful, ignorant, and arrogant that I believe it to be the biggest problem in gaming right now. Not the stuff going on in the game industry, not even the stuff going on with games media, which I know some huge alarm bells are going off in your head right now after I just said that. I'll explain more. Keep calm. Let me continue. You see, I believe that this vocally extremely stupid portion of the gaming community is extremely damaging and hurtful to the reputation and the perception of people who play video games. They unfortunately feed into the negative troll-esque stereotype. They unfortunately make it remarkably difficult to prove a point to non-gamers that gaming is an art. Gaming is high-quality entertainment on the same level of television, film, and novels. And while you have your crazies in every community, in every industry, I have not witnessed the same extent of crazy stupid that happens in the gaming community happen in the communities of these other forces of media. I love gaming. I love video games. I want people to respect video games for their importance in society. It's sickening to see the absolute devotion and hard work that video game developers put into making these amazing games, these amazing products, these amazing experiences, and just have them belittled by other forces of media and non-gamers who look at gaming as a waste of time, as childish, as a negative on your life. And it's really difficult to prove these people otherwise when you have gamers, these stupid, entitled, hypocritical, lying, arrogant, ignorant, toxic, disrespectful, every negative addition I can slam on there, proving them right. It's very difficult to say to others, video games are an art form, they're a beautiful, positive experience on your life, when you have these people sending death threats to video game developers, when you have these people calling perfectly fine products and works of art pieces of shit. These are games that game developers have slaved away, put all their passion and effort into, and then just some random nobody on the internet who thinks they have some authority over what is and what isn't objective quality says, this game is shit, don't play it, don't buy it. And then you have these collectivist sheep gamers who, instead of doing research and forming their own opinion, instead decide to virtue signal and follow what is trending to say about this particular video game. I do not see enough gamers actually talking about gaming as an art form, as a craft, as dreams and fantasies come true, which they are. I don't understand how you can be a gamer yet hate this thing you devote so much of your time to, where nothing is good enough, where game developers literally can do nothing right. There's always something wrong. No matter how petty or insignificant it is. We have to call this product, this work of art, this experience that they dedicated years of their life into a waste of time and trash and garbage. It's so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful and entitled and arrogant. I'm sorry, I know some people are going to say, oh, you're generalizing. I'm not generalizing here. Please don't confuse this for generalizing. I'm not saying every single gamer does this, but there is just enough of them doing this on the internet. They are just enough of a vocal portion of the community that they do have some influence. They have influence. This is not a vocal minority. This is a sizable portion of the gaming community that is legitimately causing negative repercussions for the rest of the community and the industry as a whole. I've seen video game developers and entire companies leave the game industry because they can't take it no more. Nothing they do pleases the customers. When they fix legitimate problems with their game, the gamers never let it go. Even though it's a thing of the past, gamers can't let go of their grudges, and that's a topic for another video. So yeah, I'm sorry if I don't dedicate my attention to harping on video game developers and publishers. I think they get enough of that already. I don't need to add to the endless stacks of negative responses to video games, video game developers, and video game publishers. I think they get enough criticism as it is, both constructive and completely worthless non-criticism. Now, going back to a thing I said a bit earlier about not giving a shit about games media and the problems in games media. I know as soon as I said those words, some of you are immediately thinking, Gamergate, anti-Gamergater. No, I am not anti-Gamergate, but I am not a Gamergater either. This is my perspective on the whole corruption in games media thing. Yeah, they're obviously corrupt. They've been corrupt for years. I'm surprised it took this long for Gamergate to form. I'm surprised it took them years to finally realize, oh, games media is corrupt? Yeah, no duh, where have you been? Why are you only realizing this now in 2014? Look, I respect what Gamergate stands for, ethics in game journalism, transparency in game journalism, but it's never gonna happen. Games media is a cabal. They're all in league with one another. They all know each other. They all work together. They answer to no one. Kotaku, IGN, GameSpot, they do not answer to the gaming community. It doesn't matter how much we call them out on their corruption and their bullshit and all that jazz. Nothing's gonna change. As far as I'm concerned, go to these websites, go to these people for the information, go to them for the news, ignore their opinions. Because most likely they have a political agenda they want pushing. If you want to create effective change, then you vote with your wallet, you vote with your time, you vote with your views on videos, you vote with what video games you buy and play. Both sides of the argument spend too much time virtue signaling to one another instead of creating effective change. Yelling loudly does not affect change. It's just annoying and wastes time. At least when it comes to the games industry and the games media. Gaming community, on the other hand, I have learned that yelling actually does quite a bit. Thanks to yelling in my videos, creating a loud enough stir, getting people's attention, I've opened dialogue. I've started discussions. I've gotten people thinking. I've gotten several people to open up to the idea, hey, maybe there's more than one perspective on video games, the gaming community, the game industry. Maybe I shouldn't religiously follow this YouTuber or this blogger on Reddit or what have you. Maybe video games aren't entirely shit. I mean, why would I play them and talk about them and dedicate so much of my life to them if they were total shit? That doesn't really make a lot of sense now, does it? You see, with the games industry and games media, they're businesses. Money is going to be their primary concern. It's always going to be their primary concern over PR. Gaming community, on the other hand, it's nothing but PR. It's nothing but public relations with one another. So when I make YouTube videos with provocative titles, and I start expressing my opinion and not just saying what every other toxic, hyperbolic YouTuber is saying about gaming, I speak my mind and I say, hey, maybe, just maybe, gamers are being overtly negative about an incredibly positive thing that is video games. Video games are remarkably positive influence and experience for people and life and society, and not enough people recognize this or acknowledge this. We're too busy being negative and angry, and it's not fucking worth it, and that's what I'm trying to get through with my videos. We keep trying to create problems and drama and toxicity where there's none there. It doesn't need to be had. I look at video games, I see dreams and fantasies from my childhood come to life. When I see tiny Titanfall 2, I see mech pilots and double jumping and wall running and jetpacks and giant mech-on-mech battles. Not a bad release date. When I see For Honor, I see Knights versus Vikings versus Samurai in epic bloody duels. Not peer-to-peer servers. When I see Doom, I see a Space Marine with a double-barreled shotgun tearing apart demons from hell. Not, oh, its multiplayer isn't old school enough. When I see Mass Effect Andromeda, I see aliens, spaceships, lasers, space opera, exploring alien worlds. I don't see facial animations, my facial animations. So, am I anti-gamer? In my opinion, from my perspective, no. I am a gamer. I love gaming. I love video games, and that's why I try to express on this channel with my videos. But please, as always, leave a comment in the comment section down below. I love reading your thoughts, feelings, and opinions in the comment section down below. I love opening a dialogue and having a discussion, so please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below on the topic of this video. If you like this video in any way, shape, or form, please be sure to hit the like button. And like button helps you, helps me, helps everybody involved in the video if you hit the like button. If you want to help out and support this video, then please share it on social media, Twitter and Facebook. And if you want to help out and support me directly, well, there's always Patreon. Anyways, guys, that's been a video, and I'll see you all later.